Hey guys, welcome to the Something About Tuesdays podcast. I'm your host, Phebe Joi. Join me every other Tuesday for a lighthearted podcast to keep you company while you do your thing. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of Something About Tuesdays. I'm your host, Phebe Joi, and hi, welcome. I am so excited to bring you this episode. Oh, I've been hinting at it for the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to convince my special guest that yes, we need to do this, and you guys, it has happened. In honor of Mother's Day, that was a couple of days ago. Shout out to you moms. My mom is going to be a special guest on today's episode. Woohoo! Thank you, Mom, for doing this. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I do want to say before I jump into the interview, and Mom and I re-recorded that later, so I'm going to plug it in here. But I want to stop and I want to say thank you to all you moms out there. Thank you for the hard work that you do that sometimes, really probably most of the time, goes I wouldn't even say unappreciated because I do think you're appreciated, but maybe underappreciated. To truly appreciate all the work you do, man, we'd have to say thank you all the time, every single day, with every breath that we have for all the work that you do. So I want to say thank you to all you moms out there. I hope you felt appreciated on Sunday or at least sometime this weekend or however your family chooses to celebrate you and celebrate everything that you bring to the family. I hope you had a chance to spend time with your mom. I know, spending time with family is invaluable, and spending time with your mom, especially if you have a great relationship with her, it's amazing. You never really know what you have till it's gone, right? And so if you are still privileged to have your mom around, if you were able to have the blessing of a great mother in your life, hey, live in it, hang on to it as much as you can, appreciate and get quality time with that mom. So I do want to say thank you to the moms. You are amazing. You are awesome. I also want to throw out there, so I know that Mother's Day and really any kind of a lot of major events, I would say, or holidays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, even Christmas and Thanksgiving, it's the time where we appreciate what we have and who we have in our life. But it can also be a time where we recognize what we don't have anymore. So I do know that even Mother's Day can be a time of mourning and of grief. And I want to say that if you're someone who's going through that you are not alone. I am so sorry that you're dealing with that right now, but you are not alone. In fact, even if, sometimes it's the loss of a mother, but it can also be the loss of motherhood itself. I know I do have my own, personal journey and story through the efforts of trying to become a mom, and I'm not going to go into that this episode, definitely not, but I will at some point, I'm sure. But I know that this can be kind of one of those touchy days. And so I do have just a quick special message that I want to say to those people who might be grieving right now or feeling hurt. If that is not you, skip forward 30 seconds, okay? Because this is for those people. Now, if you just want to listen, hang tight. But I am going to bring it down a little bit. And you guys know me. I like to keep it light, like to keep it positive, like to keep it joyful. But I can't forget those who are hurting because I've been there. And so I quickly want to say something to those friends, okay? I want to start by saying that I am so, so sorry for what you are going through and how you are feeling. I know that it hurts. I know that it's painful. I wish I could tell you exactly what happens next. I wish I could tell you what God's going to do or what He's not going to do, but I can't. And even if I could, I don't know that it would even help. But what I do want to tell you, something that I firmly and strongly believe in is that no matter what is coming or no matter what has happened, okay, so whether God has a plan to give you everything that you've hoped and desired and dreamed, or whether it turns out looking a lot different, I want you to know that I believe, and I know it is true, that through it all, God will not leave you. Through the good and the bad, you have a friend who sticks closer than a brother. You have someone that you can talk to, cry to, scream to, who is not afraid of any emotion that you may feel. So feel them all. God loves you, and He is with you. I do not know the future, but I do know that. Okay? And that's all I want to say. Just that little bit. And it's funny because when I was thinking about it, and if you skip forward and you're still here in this moment of speaking to those who might be hurting or grieving right now, skip forward like 30 more seconds, okay? Like 30 more seconds. When I thought about, what words I would say to people who might be hurting during this time on a day that, is about joy and about appreciating what you have, I literally thought, if I was speaking to myself, what would I want to hear? And what could I say that I know is true? Because when you go through things, when things are hard, when you're hurting, when you're in pain, it is so hard to see the good in anything. It's so hard to see the good around you. And even when you do see the good, just because you appreciate it, it doesn't mean that the pain is not there. I have tried and I have practiced being grateful, but sometimes it still hurts. And I was praying the other day, and God let me know that it's okay to feel both. It's okay to say, thank you, God, for everything you've done in my life. Thank you for the way that you've kept me. Thank you for the things that you've given me. And still say, God, my heart still hurts a little. Because He understands that. Okay, we're human. We're not going to feel just one thing. We feel lots of things. And that doesn't invalidate anything else. Your pain and your sadness, maybe even, and your hurt, doesn't invalidate the thankfulness that you have for what you do have, okay? Now, yes, sometimes it means we have to learn to focus on those things, or at least practice focusing on those things, but it doesn't invalidate how you feel. And one thing God has taught me in this last little bit, and I don't mean to stay on this, but just for anyone who needs to hear it, one thing He's taught me through all of this is that it is okay to feel those emotions. Okay, it is okay to feel those things and to let Him know. To say, God, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling disappointed. I'm feeling upset. I'm feeling grief. I'm feeling sadness. Because He understands it and He knows it. And He wants you to bring it to Him. There is no emotion that scares God. He created all the emotions. Your sadness, disappointment, your anger, it does not scare God. You can bring it to Him. He will show you what to do with it. He will take it and give you something different. Okay? So I don't, look, I'm not trying to, I don't know who I'm speaking to. And literally, y'all, I'm probably speaking to myself. I'm going to go back and listen to this myself. But God, He knows. He cares. And sometimes, if that's the only truth you can hang on to that. That He knows where you are. He loves you. He cares about every little thing about you. Okay? And He's got it. He will never leave you. And it may not look how you want it to. God knows I am a testament of that. But He's got it. And however it ends up looking, He is there with you every step of the way. All right. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to being, let's go back to the joy, right? Because, gosh, Mother's Day, I am that person. I wish I, had other more things to say as far as my own experiences with motherhood. But I do have a little bit. So I'm a stepmom and I have a lovely stepdaughter. She's 19 and I love her to death. And one thing that we started, because it's a Mother's Day cast, so we can talk about it, is when we were younger, after her dad and I got married, on our first anniversary, I believe is when I started it, I was like, I'm celebrating the anniversary with my husband, but I was like, Sid, that's her name, Sydney. I was like, we should have our own anniversary because on the day I married your dad, not only did I get him, but we became family. And we called it our stephood anniversary because I don't think step is a negative connotation. I know sometimes people say, you don't have to say stepmom, you're a mom. And I agree with that, definitely. But stepmom does just help identify the relationship. It doesn't make it good or bad or anything. It just identifies that we are step family. We are family through marriage, and that does not make it any less than any other type of families. And I can even say, so her mom is in the picture, always has been, and the way her and my husband co-parent has been amazing. I was in Sydney's life starting right before she turned 8. So when she was 7 is when I first met her. And since then, my husband and her mom have always co-parented well. And so I've had a great experience with that. So I know that's not everybody's experience, but that's been mine, and I'm grateful for that. But Sydney and I, we would go on stephood dates, and we haven't been on one in a while. Perhaps we've grown up and we're like, love you, girl, love you, girl. But we went on some of those first few years, and I loved the idea of it. And it was great. We went skating one year. We went to the science center one year. It was fun. And so we should get back into it. I'm going to talk to her and be like, hey, you want to do something? Now she's 19, so she might be like, no. But I love that girl. And of course, I also have my mother, who is absolutely amazing. And before I put the interview or start the interview with her, I just have to say, you guys, I have been blessed with the best. And I know everybody says that about their mom, but I mean it. Like, she's so great. We get along so well. And here's proof. My mom and I work at the same place. If you can work at the same place with your mother, literally like 2 doors down from each other, and still love each other after even the first day of working together, and we've been together now for a couple years, you have a good relationship. You have a good mom. And she is absolutely wonderful. The way she raised me when we were younger, and we might go into this. I hope the interview is going to be more about her life, so I kind of want to share a little bit about my perspective with her. And when we were younger, she was a stay-at-home mom, and I just remember her giving us experiences, so many experiences, even once she did start working. When we grew up without a TV, and so she taught us to read, and we were avid readers. We read all the time. And I remember just her taking us to the bookstore, I believe Barnes and Noble, honestly, all the time. We would go to the author reads, like where they would read to us. I remember going there and learning about brushing your teeth, and that's when I became a Crest kid, and I've been a Crest kid ever since. She took us to the library. We had library cards in different areas. I had one at my grandma's. We had one at our house. It was so much fun. She took us to planetariums. Mom gave us she gave us so much, and I appreciate it. And looking back now, as an adult, I can see the sacrifice and the effort that she made. But the thing is, she made it seem so effortless. She made it seem like it didn't seem like a burden. When she took us, it seemed like it was fun for her too. And I assume, I still to this day assume it was. But I'm sure there were days that it was hard to show up for us and to have that enthusiasm, that energy. Because, I mean, even as a teacher, I'm like, whew, my goodness, you know. So imagine 24/7 having the children around you. So I know there were days when it had to be hard, but man, she always put on just, I mean, such a great attitude and spirit. I mean, I call that now. Back then I didn't know. It's just mom loved us, you know. But just thinking back, my mom was absolutely wonderful. And I am so excited to bring her to you. I'm so excited that she agreed to do this. The one thing about my mom is she will, I would say, do what she wants to do. In other words, like, you can try to convince her, but if she does not want to do it, she will politely and kindly say no. But if it's something she wants to do, then she will. She will. She's just one of those people that she is who she is, unapologetically, absolutely wonderful. You're gonna find, you will know. I say that like I just want to brag on her, but really, like, you will see it, or you will hear it through this interview, and I'm very excited to bring her to you. So without further ado, I mean, I could go on and on about her. I'll say, you know, Happy Mother's Day to all you moms, to anybody who's listening. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and let's go ahead and get started with our interview.
Are we doing this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Hi. All right, everybody. So I'm here with my mom. We got her on. I know some of you guys were excited. You talked to me, you found me, you let me know, and here she is. She did it. Thanks, Mom. She gave me a thumbs up. To let you know how this is gonna go. Anyway, hi, Ma. I am glad that you're my first guest. I'm glad that you agreed to come on the cast.
Well, thank you, Phoebe. Thank you for allowing me to be your first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. So I can't remember if I mentioned in the intro or not, but I do plan to have guests. Eventually, maybe I'll have some co-host type stuff going on, but I wanted you as my first guest, and I wanted you for my Mother's Day podcast because I just wanted to share my mom with everybody.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's
Great.
why Mom's here. So I know some of you guys already know Mom in person, but this might give you a little more insight into my mom and how awesome she is. But yeah, so Ma, anything going on in life you want to start with?
School's almost over.
Amen. Okay.
Although
Okay.
I enjoy teaching and everything. That is one of my passions, but I do enjoy time to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy my me time.
Mm-hmm.
And my projects.
Mm-hmm.
I have to start my gardening.
Yeah.
I have to organize
Flowers and vegetables?
Vegetables first, but I do like flowers, except my family don't like the flowers.
That's
because
right.
they don't like the bees. However,
Talk about it.
However, yes, there's gonna be some flowers around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to do also painting. So if anybody wants to join me in painting a few walls, well, yeah, that would help out a lot too. Yeah.
Okay.
And cleaning out the crawl space in the basement. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bringing the stuff upstairs. That will help out a lot too.
Yeah, I think you can pay people to do that. I mean, you know, if not pay, maybe take them shopping and buy some shoes.
That's why. No, that's why I usually do it myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I have any major summer projects. I'm working this summer still. And then maybe go on vacation somewhere. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hub's talked about getting a new bedroom set.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to visiting my sisters in July. We've been planning
Yeah.
that. So that's exciting.
That's in July?
That is in July.
Okay. All right. I forgot about that. You were going there. I don't know when though.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Well, cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I'm ready to. I mean, unless you still got some more projects that you want to throw out there.
Looking for volunteers.
Okay, so moving on for those who, yeah, so Mom, like I said, some people listening know you, just on the surface, either working with you or going to church and stuff, but, they don't know everything there is, and you don't have to say everything, but just sort of like, tell me about yourself, go ahead and start with your childhood, your family, where'd you begin?
The beginning.
Okay.
Okay, so I was born in East Chicago, Indiana, and raised in Gary, Indiana. I have five. Is it five?
Mm-hmm.
5 siblings, 2 sisters. I'm sorry, 2 older sisters, 2 younger sisters, and a brother. He was the oldest. Loved my childhood with my parents and the family. We were a close-knit family, and the things that I do or did raising you all just models after what my mother did, because we ate dinner together. Everybody had to eat dinner, and you had to ask to leave the table. Let's see, we took family vacations with my dad and my mom. I mean, real family vacations, traveling to the West Coast, to California, Grand Canyon.
Everywhere. What was your favorite, I guess, family vacation when you were younger?
My best family vacation may have been the one that we visit Stone Mountain in Georgia and visit relatives in Mississippi. I think that was the best.
What made that one the best? I'm like Grand Canyon, Stone Mountain. You know.
Just being with the family. I mean,
Yeah.
because we didn't stay with anyone. We stayed at the hotel. We ate at the restaurant. I mean, it was just being with family and being with Dad and Mom and my sisters. It was just peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very quiet, but active. I had interest in music. I played the organ.
When you were little?
Until about 13, 14.
Okay. Yeah.
But unfortunately, I didn't continue. But I still have my organ.
You do.
I do. I do have my organ. Didn't get rid of that piece, but I do have it. Let's see. I did try hand in cheerleading, but then realized I didn't like all the attention. So, yeah, that didn't last long either. I was an athlete. I did run track in middle school and high school. Did not sing. Not that I cannot, but I'm more of a choir person. I will back you up, but I won't sing it solo, no. Because once again, I don't like to be up front in the center. Yeah. Let's see. And then in high school, I mean, I was popular, but yet not popular. I think I became more popular because of my sister. Yeah, my older sister, Renee. Yeah, she was real popular. And they kind of mixed us up sometime. Or I was just considered Renee's little sister. Yeah. But anyway, so in high school, once I graduated, I joined the military. Didn't let my parents know. Yeah, that was kind of different because it was almost like an outlier that I was not interested in the military. It was just something I wanted to do, and it happened. And so I'm like, okay. So I did. After letting them know that I would be leaving within 3 days, I did. And my mom always said I ran away from home, but I didn't. It was that it was time to make decisions, and I was one that would make a decision. And once I made that decision, I stuck to it. no matter what the consequences were.
Yep.
But my time in the military, I enjoyed. I enjoyed my time in the military, traveling abroad, and the field of study that I did work in, dental specialist, loved dentistry.
So what would be the best part about the military, and what would be like the worst part?
The best part of the military was the travel. I enjoy traveling because my parents put that in my blood. We traveled for vacation. So traveling, flying, hey, that's what we did. So that was the best part. The worst of it, the worst is that you had to get permission. So if I was sick and needed to go to the sick bay, I had to get permission, you know. And that was the worst part is if you didn't ask permission, then you were considered AWOL.
Yeah.
And I was considered AWOL.
And I was, Mom, you trying to tell me you got in trouble in the military?
Yes, I did.
Not my quiet, studious mother, athletic, popular, rule-following mother. That's funny, Bob.
Yeah, that day I did not feel like going to work, so I did not.
Look at that. Well, I mean, you know.
I did have to suffer the consequences for it, so that was one of the things I did not care about.
I can see that. So, and we can pick up there, but when you were a kid, since we're teachers, I was going to ask how were you as a student, Mom? Were you a fantastic student? I feel like you probably were. I feel like not saying like back in your day, but like, you know.
Well, look at my personality. Like you said, I was studious back there. I was a rule follower. I was very quiet, and so yes, I was a good student.
I can see that. I feel like I would take you as a student in second grade.
Well, I did have a favorite teacher in third grade, Miss Reed, and she became my favorite because not only did we connect inside the classroom, but even outside the classroom, where she would come pick us up because my aunt worked for her. She was her assistant or some kind of connection. I don't know, but she invested in us more. Yeah, even invested in Karen. She was close to Karen as well. So, yeah.
Oh, see, teachers can make a difference. We can make a difference, Ma. We could show up to our kids' lives. Call back to the last episode. Ma, you know what I'm talking about, right? You listened to my last episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For a second, I was like, oh, you don't know what I'm talking about.
So your hair got caught?
Yeah. This is the exact same bun. You see this pin? That's the one that got caught and yanked my head back. Yes, as terrible as that was. It was funny, but it would have been funny to see if you can imagine. Like,
I could imagine. Yeah.
It was terrible.
It wasn't done quietly.
No, it wasn't. And I do have the video. And I was like, not the hair. I'll have to show it to you. Anywho, all right, well, good. Aw, things about my mom. So what is something, and y'all, these are questions I found online, but I thought would be interesting to ask my mother. But what is something that you had as a child that kids don't have today, or something that like's just different? Obviously, it will be different from your childhood than like the kids now.
Something that would be different. Well, we didn't have all the technology, and because we didn't have all of that technology, we spent a great deal of time outside and using our imagination.
Yeah.
From building clubhouse or sneaking into our brother's clubhouse in a vacant lot, creating things out of recycled material, although we didn't think it was recycled because as a kid you didn't use the word recycle. So I think that's what a lot of the kids miss these days, is having time for their own creativity. And because parents are so busy that they enroll them in different programs that will help them be more creative, but yet and still that is still structured.
Yeah.
So I think just the act of play, I mean, just with one another.
Yeah.
You know, the interaction. And I know different things, time has changed and different things like that, but I think that's missing in a lot of the children.
Definitely. Because if you think about it, I mean, kind of ish, like this huge transition in technology, I mean, it's still relatively recent. Like, I know throughout the years, like, even, you know, back in the day, like, every generation has something new. But I still think up until super recently, like, the staying indoors is that's newish within the last generation or two. So we do need to find that balance with our kids and stuff. Speaking of, what advice, which I was going to hit this up later, but it can kind of fit now, would you give to adults or mothers or anybody who has influence over children nowadays? Like, what would you, having lived for some time?
Oh, I lived that long. Thanks. All right. The advice I would give to mothers is give time to your children and listen. Just listen to them without your phone, without anything. Listen to their conversation. Talk with them. Don't just throw questions out like, how was school or different things. No, just have time together and just listen to their conversation. You will find some amazing things. You might have to pick out, the bones of different things because they will random from one conversation to another. But you can see, you will get a glimpse of what is really going on if you take time to listen.
That's good stuff, Ma. No, really, yeah, that's good. Like a lot of even like the behaviors at school, attention-seeking stuff. They just want someone to pay attention to them and hear what they have to say. Just listen, hear me today. Let me just talk to you for a good 30 minutes about nothing, but for them everything. So yeah.
Yeah. I had this one little student, and usually I give her time, but she wasn't listening to me. And so I said, I'm sad right now. I don't want to listen to you. So later she came back and said, what can I do to make you feel better? I said, I think you need to apologize. And she said, okay, I'm sorry. I said, now you need to go and sit down and I can feel better. So, but in order to earn that little respect from her, it took time for me just to listen to what she had to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. We don't listen to kids enough often. No. Or when we do, it is kind of like half-heartedly or like in one ear out the other. We're not, really paying attention to what they're saying and what they're thinking and feeling. Because we are busy. I mean, it's not super intentional,
Yeah. Because sometimes you have to cut them off.
That is true.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Have y'all seen there's a video and the guy, it's like a kid trying to tell a story and the kid is like, and I think maybe it's telling it like, I had a dream and in the dream and he goes on for like 2 minutes. It's the cutest thing ever, but it's funny. I'm like, that is what it's like trying to listen to kids sometimes. You got to be patient.
Yeah. Can't fill in their words for them.
But, right. That's huge too. Yeah. Let them come up with it.
Because they tell you, no, that's not it.
Yeah, that's not what I was trying to say. They will tell you that. I had one of my kids say that. I tried to finish her sentence. She was like, no. I was like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought I knew. But I didn't. But yeah, that's good stuff, Ma. All right, so I like this question. What was one of the most unexpected compliments that you have received?
An unexpected compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one of the most unexpected compliment was to be asked to speak on Mother's Day. Yeah.
I remember that.
I know. Yeah, and that was very unexpected because I don't see myself as one that can give advice. Well, I can give advice, but sometimes people think they have the answer, so I might just keep it to myself. But anyway, but that was a compliment. The confidence that our pastor's wife had within me to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And that was huge.
It was on a Sunday, on a Mother's Day. I mean, people come to church either on Christmas, Easter, or Mother's Day. Like, that's a big one, yeah.
So that was a compliment.
That is a compliment.
I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah. So that was a compliment.
Let's see. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself? I know, but I know. Mom's staring at me, y'all. She's giving me this look like, how dare you ask this question? But what are three words? It's like the interview that you do at jobs. They're like, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses?
And those are the words that you look for they want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess 3 words that would describe myself.
Mm-hmm.
Independent.
Mm-hmm.
Aware.
Okay. All right.
And I wouldn't say compassionate,
You wouldn't? I'm not compassionate.
I am, but I am the type of one that said, okay, let's get this together and go on. So the next one, I guess, would be strong will or stubborn.
Okay. All right. Give yourself that one.
I guess,
Yeah. All right. So then I'm going to give it back
to you. But I am kind of compassionate. A little.
I mean, you got a touch of it.
Oh, yeah.
a touch of compassion.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now I'm going to think of 3 words to describe you, Ma. Okay. I would describe you as reliable.
Okay. Yes, I agree with that.
And, in whatever it is you're doing, I'd say you're reliable, dependable, saying, interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
I would describe you as, I like you're aware, but I don't want to use that. Observant?
Observant.
I think you're observant. You may not be always talking and communicating with everybody in the room, but I think you're aware of what's going on with everybody in the room, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would say observant, so reliable, dependable, observant, and oddly, but not oddly, what is it when like you want to try new things, like creative, like
adventurous?
Maybe adventurous, because I feel like you do stuff. Like when I was a kid, and I talked about this in the intro, you took us places. We went to the planetarium. We did these things. You were in the military. You like to travel. So I guess adventurous, whatever that is, like willing to try new stuff. What would that be? I think you're like creative as well. Like your students get that a lot. You always have a lot of fun things for them to do. To engage them in their learning. But yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You kind of see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what word I would put on it, but
either.
It'll probably come to you.
It may be at some point. Yeah. It will. Once we're done here, that's exactly when it'll pop up. But, all right. So, okay then, Ma. What are 3 words to describe me?
Oh my goodness. That was it. Oh my goodness. That would describe you. And that was from birth.
Yes.
Oh, that was through carrying you. I'm like, what in the world? You were very active then. Mm-hmm. And still are. Full of energy. So, the 3 words that I would describe you: outgoing,
mm-hmm.
personable, and Determined.
Okay.
I guess
I
those
like
are three.
determined. Yeah.
Because once you set your mind to something,
Yeah.
yeah. And personable, because you want everybody to be involved.
Yeah.
I mean, you want them to, hey, come on. And not the popular ones, people, you know. You reach those that people don't see, but you see them.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, Ma. Oh, thanks, Ma. Oh, thanks. Okay. What? Oh, yeah. Because I did tell you I was going to ask you this. What is something that you've always wanted to do, but did not? Do.
One of the things that I always wanted to do is jump out of an airplane.
Oh, my goodness. Not even close. So, y'all, this is where we're different, okay? Because I have zero desire to ever.
Well, that's true, because you would not ride with me.
I did not.
Oh, my God. Now, another person who will probably jump out of a plane with me would be your sister.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Mama,
I think
jumping
so.
out of a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to ask her.
Jump out of the plane with a parachute? Yeah.
Mama, I'm obviously with a parachute. But either way, I'm not like, no desire.
But although because of YouTube and all of this, one lady showed her experience of jumping out of a plane, parachuting, and it was not pretty. So I am so glad that I am past that stage. And I said, okay.
You said it was not pretty?
Oh, it was not
how
pretty.
Was it not pretty? What do you mean?
Oh, she said snot and
everything. Oh, her face.
She said no. No.
That's funny.
So yeah, that I can just cross out. I'm like, okay, no regrets.
So you always wanted to, but you're okay not.
I perfectly not.
Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, that was never and has never and will never be on my bucket list. So let's see. Oh yeah. What is your favorite photo of yourself? And why?
2.
Yep.
My senior picture.
Okay.
And an older one. Let me see, how old was I? I was in my...
It was 2 years ago?
About 2 years ago? That looked like my senior.
Thinking about
it does.
Might. All right, you guys. So with Mom's permission, I might post Mom's senior picture and the pictures she's talking about on Instagram. So y'all have to go take a peek at these 2 pictures. But I do know you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. That's funny. So why do you like those 2 pictures?
Well, my hair was nice. Okay. You have to. And the lighting, and I believe it just gave you a little glimpse of me, the quiet side, but yet the adventurous, just by the pose. Just subtle. I mean,
yeah. Confident. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna do 2 okay. more, maybe 3. So, what would your perfect day be like? Describe your perfect day.
Oh, my perfect day would be when your father is at work. And the house is nice and clean. The windows are open, and soft instrumental Christian hymns in the background, and me doing crafts or just nothing.
Yeah. And I'm there just talking to you.
No
Y'all,
one.
She said no.
No one is there.
That's funny.
It's just me and my house, and everything is clean, so I don't have anything that's on my mind, and I can just totally relax.
That sounds like a good day. That sounds like your kind of good day.
It is.
Definitely. So this is our Mother's Day cast. And with that, you've already kind of given advice to the moms or people with influence on children out there. But what would you say? What was your first year of motherhood like? In fact, let's start there. And that might lead me to something else, but we'll start there.
Okay, well, with my first year of motherhood, because previous I lost 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Bethany would be considered my rainbow baby.
Yep, that's what. Yeah, that's
yes. And she was amazing.
mm-hmm.
She was. She didn't cry much. She was quiet. She was just perfect, and I didn't have to work, so I didn't have that stress on me. So, and plus, I enjoy being a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. So it was not difficult for me at all. Mm-hmm. Most people that transition, it's hard for them to adjust. With me, no, it was a good adjustment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
What would because you were a stay-at-home mom for a while, I remember that, were the best parts of it, and what would be the more challenging parts?
The best part of being a stay-at-home mom is when you get a chance to experience the antics that your kids come up with, and it is like a blur. It is really quick, but those memories you will not forget, and they will not come back. And those little things that I really enjoyed, that you all had the liberty and the comfort knowing that I didn't have to go, mm-hmm. We had to hurry up, let's go. But that's what I enjoyed, that you all were very comfortable and that we could do what word am I?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it just, I don't know, it just left.
Did it just leave?
That word just left. I don't know.
Whatever that word
outings.
was.
Maybe it was outings, but it didn't start with a.
Something with the I?
It was an I. I don't know. Anyway, but whatever that word was. But anyway, so I enjoyed those times with you all.
Yeah.
Yes. And I got a chance to mold you the way I wanted you to be.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes, I did. It wasn't anybody else. Now, when you all started going to, when I did started working, and then I did have to have some babysitters, and you could see some of their traits, and I'm like, nope, I gotta get rid of that.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the challenging part?
The challenging part was the financial part for us.
Yeah.
But I was very good at budgeting and sewing clothes, because I enjoyed those things. So that was the challenging part there. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But it was worth it.
Oh, it was definitely worth it. Not being with other adults and sometimes missing those things. But that was the challenging part. But yes, it was worth it because I know it wasn't permanent.
Right. Yeah. Until once you start working again. So when you did start working again, did you feel like ready for it? Like you're like, yes, I'm ready to go back to work, or were you like, all right, this is kind of what I have to do?
No, I prepared myself for it. So when you all were younger, I did go ahead and attend college to get my degree. So when you all were in school, then it was time for me to go ahead back in the workforce, because then I needed to have additional support to have you all involved in things. Mm-hmm. So it was a good time.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Okay, so we have our game section now. Mm-hmm. And I say game loosely. So Mom, because we're going to see how well I know Mom, I sent her some questions. We just found some questions online to see how much what I know about Mom. And you can feel free to add your own questions in there if you're like, I want to see if she knows this about me. But Mom's going to ask the questions, and I'm going to see if I know them. They're going to be about her. And if you know my lovely mother, you can feel free to try to test yourself as well on the Mom knowledge. All right, I'm ready. I know you, Mom.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Who's my best friend?
Your sister, Auntie Karen. Well, for me, Auntie Karen. Am I right?
Okay. Yes, she is. She is my best friend. Mm-hmm. Yes, she's my sister and my best friend. Okay. Question number 2. Favorite family meal?
Spaghetti.
What day of the week?
Every day. Wednesdays, I feel like.
No,
Wednesdays? Not Wednesdays?
No.
Tuesdays?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday is
Thursday was
spaghetti
spaghetti day.
Thursday.
I know we had spaghetti. At least once, literally, y'all, at least once a week growing up my entire life, I feel like we had spaghetti.
Now, if we had spaghetti with fish,
I do remember spaghetti with fish.
That would be a Friday.
Fried fish.
That would be Friday.
And that was good, y'all. If you haven't tried it, try it.
That was Papa's thing. That's where we got from there. All right. What is the furthest I've traveled?
Korea.
Youngson, Korea.
Yeah, when you were in the military.
That was awesome.
That would be cool. You should talk about that one day. I'm going to bring you back on the cast just to talk about Korea.
It'll make you grow up anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. What's my favorite pastime?
Reading, maybe?
Nope.
No? Okay. Hold on. Sewing?
Nope.
Okay. Like, what are these? Gardening?
No.
What do you like to do?
Crafts.
Oh, no, that's crafty.
No.
Mama, what kind of crafts that don't involve your sewing? See?
No, hold on a second.
Okay.
No. What does my basement
Crafting.
look like?
I mean, it's got a lot of craft stuff in there.
Crafts.
You got your Cricut, but you got your sewing machine as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, craft. I was thinking crafty though. I was getting there.
Yeah.
Something craft related.
Okay. What's my favorite genre of music?
Aside from Christian, I know that's. I'm assuming, unless it's not. Mom like hard rock. On the random occasions, on the very infrequent and rare occasions that you listen to music, when it's above the volume 2 where we can hear it, I would have to say maybe your favorite genre. I was gonna say country, but I'm just kidding. Y'all, one day, okay, well, I'm going to have to tell that story one day. My mom was cleaning up in the basement. I go down there and I think I heard country music. I don't know, but anyway.
It was a good song.
Oh, Mama. Anyway, I think maybe.
Because he lost his truck.
I was so surprised, y'all. When I said, what is this? Oh, that is funny.
It was funny.
I think you like any type of instrumental music.
I do.
Yes.
Because it's quiet.
Yes.
And no one is singing. And that's what I like.
Yeah, yes. That's the opposite of moi.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. What was my first job?
Okay, I have a follow-up question. Did you work as a teenager? Okay, no. All right, so adult job. Something in the military then. Mm-hmm. Was that your first? Okay, okay.
Yes, yeah, that's why it was so shocking. You never worked a day in life and then you joined the military? Yeah.
And you were a dental hygienist in the military?
No, I was a dental assistant.
A dental assistant?
Mm-hmm.
For the hygienist?
No, for the
Were you
dentist.
interested in dental hygiene at some point in your life?
I was.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
Yes, I was. But I enjoyed dental assisting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my passion. Okay. Let's see. What's my favorite book?
Ooh.
That is a ooh.
Even you have to think about that one?
Yeah, because I don't have one.
Mom. I don't have. Mama, okay, that's funny. Maybe.
But I do have a favorite Christian
author. Okay. It is. It's not Jeanette Oak, is it?
She's one of them, but that's
she was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Francine Rivers?
No, she wasn't
Francine?
my favorite. But she's one of them.
Lori Wick?
Yes.
See, I liked Lori Wick. She was my favorite. I wonder if she was my favorite because she was your favorite. Because all her books were good though.
Yeah,
she had good ones. I liked them.
enjoyed hers. All right, the next one. What has been one of my favorite ages?
Was it 28? I feel like at some point in my life. No, you told me once that you liked your 20s. You said 20. Mm-hmm. I thought you said it was like 27 or 28 that you liked.
No.
No?
It was 33.
33?
I didn't like my 20s was fine.
It was 33?
But 33, yeah, because you already have your kids and you went through that up and down of your weight. And then when you're 33, you're like, you're losing. Here I am.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of ages, Mama, real quick, what was one of your favorite birthdays and why?
Well, I think you know that answer.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite birthday was my 60th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And that is because you all fulfilled everything on my list.
Every crazy thing.
Oh, it was awesome. And it didn't just last that one day.
Nope.
But it lasts all the way to this summer.
It did.
It did. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have that balloon.
Mm-hmm.
It's still inflated.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my bedroom.
So, in case you missed it, Mom, we requested a hot air balloon ride for her birthday.
Wonderful.
And we made it happen. And thank you, Auntie Kay, for helping with that. And I'm trying to think if some other aunties might have helped. Mine wouldn't have happened without your sisters, okay? Right. Thank you to all my aunties out there. We appreciate you and all the love and support and money that you gave. But yeah, that hot air balloon ride, which I did not go on because I have no interest in being in the sky like that.
It was great.
But yeah, it was cool though. It was very cool to watch. It was cool to see.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And you say, Annie. Is if I didn't jump out. Anyway. Right. Okay, the next one is, what's my favorite store to shop?
I would say it used to be Dress Barn.
It used to be, yes.
Presently, I don't know.
I don't have one.
Okay. No. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing's taken its place.
It has not. No.
No.
Dress Barn was it. And of course I shop at other places, but that was my favorite. Yeah. Here's the last question.
Okay, last one.
It says, what's my favorite color?
Green? I feel like it used to be green.
It is green. It's more earth tone.
Yeah, like I was thinking earthy green, not like a bright green.
No.
Like an earthy green.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. See, I know you, Ma. I know you well enough.
Well enough.
Well enough.
Of what I want you to know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Those little things. That's funny. All right, so we've got, not too much longer. And I say that we've hit, 50 minutes, just us already. Yay. So we have to wrap up with, and I saved this part for you. We have to do the music segment, which is hilarious because I was like, Mom and a music segment. I don't know if they go together, but if you could recommend a song or an album or an artist or a genre of music.
I am so sorry.
Mama's sitting here shaking her head.
I am so sorry, but no.
Mom's not a music. Okay.
No.
Then what about an audiobook? Because you like audio stuff?
It has to be Christian based.
Yeah.
And so no.
Nope, still ain't there.
Mm.
Okay, what about podcast? What podcast would you recommend?
Something about Tuesday. That's a new
good.
one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard about that
one? Yeah, that was.
I've heard it's good. What do you like about it? What makes it good? Why do you think people should listen?
Well, I guess the narrator or whoever.
I don't know what they're called.
What are they?
Podcaster?
The host.
Speaker, maybe the host.
The host. Yeah, she's pretty upbeat.
Yeah.
And so, listening to her when I am busy, not reading a book or anything, or busy cleaning up or something, that keeps me going. So, yeah, and her little giggles.
I try not to giggle, but it's funny.
Yeah, but it's pretty, uplifting. So, yeah.
Good. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to ask you about the food segment. So food segment is any food that has affected you recently, good or bad. Any food you'd recommend or wouldn't recommend. I did have one. I like to keep it positive, but I did have to say seaweed chips are a no-go.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
That was kind of right.
Well, usually I am not negative. I'm not a negative person.
Right, you're not.
But yeah, I can't say anything positive right now about food because unfortunately I have gotten sick and just so we're not going to mention
we're not right.
Yeah, because I don't want to blast a restaurant that totally ripped my stomach from 4:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's still
all day affair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You still recovering?
Oh yes, I am.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord for Pepto-Bismol. So food right now is not my favorite cup of tea. Probably because my body is changing, so my body's reacting to a different to pork and greasy food, and you just kind of go on the health bin. But right now, until my gut decides to calm down right now.
So no food segment, y'all.
No.
Just,
But there are some good restaurants out there.
There are.
I think Malone's, that was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Malone's is great.
Because I like steak.
I'm not much of a steak eater, but
I like the beef,
There's a little slight food segment then. You got your Malone's.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so to wrap it up, do you have any other words of wisdom or just things that you would say to anybody listening? It can be Mother's Day related if you want, but it doesn't have to be just anything.
Stop and consider those around you and let them know how much you love them. It doesn't have to be a huge gesture. It could be a hug, but just look at them to say, hey, I love you. That doesn't mean I'm...
I know, me and Mama looking at each other. I'm like,
really?
She's talking to me.
Really? No, I'm like...
Thanks, Mama.
No, that was for my husband and everything, because a lot of times you take things for granted, and I have to remember, he does this for me, although it's not my way, but that I'm appreciative for my sisters, my children.
Yeah, any last minute shout outs?
To my church, to my old friends, high school friends, that we still keep in touch via Facebook, but
Yeah, so let people know you love them, y'all.
Oh, here's another thing, too.
Okay.
Some words of wisdom for those who have mothers.
Oh.
Plan something for them. Don't let the mothers just plan everything themselves. I'm not talking about one meal. I'm talking about a 3 to 4 day weekend.
Oh, okay.
All inclusive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the only thing we have to do, maybe not even pack our clothes and say, here, Mom, this is yours. You're and Dad. You can go. The house will be clean when you come back.
That sounds very specific. I don't know how generalized we can make that, but I can.
No, I'm just kidding, but not really. But
I know.
Hey, that's a hint. That's the next thing. You all are doing pretty good with my request. I'm
trying.
Let me bump this up a little bit.
No. Look. That's funny.
But
yes.
But I just wish everybody a happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to everybody. And so, yes, thanks, Mom, for being my first guest on the podcast. And I guess that's it. I appreciate you coming on. Yay.
Yay.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. It was so much fun to be able to do this with my mom, to interview her and have her on the podcast. Thank you, Mom, for showing up, for being here, and for doing this interview with me. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. And once again, shout out to all you moms out there, for all you mom figures as well. You are awesome. You are needed. And you are definitely loved. So love you guys. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.